Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we are about underway here in Marksville, Louisiana. Your Tioga Indians coming in 3-0 against the Marksville Tigers, also 3-0. Battle of the Unbeatens, KALB TV's game of the week here. It should be a fun matchup. Marksville did win the toss. They elected to receive. Tioga coming out onto the field, getting ready to kick off in the white jerseys, red pants, white helmets, red lettering. Should be pretty simple to see those jersey numbers tonight, as Marksville is going to come on with the black on black with the white helmets. Real cool looking matchup there. Love the jersey styles by both of these teams coming in tonight. And we've talked about it all week, Chuck. We knew what to expect here from this Marksville team. They are a run-oriented team, and Tioga knows what to expect as well. Don't want to let our playmakers make big plays, and
No, they don't.
Marksville don't want to throw the ball, because if they do, it's we've had a pick six every ball game, and two out of the three ball games we've had two.
Yes, and they've shown out. And that's what I love about our defense. And they come to show up, and they're going to show out, and definitely are doing that. We're looking forward to some more fantabulous highlights from tonight's game as well.
And you're going to see
you hear that? Fantabulous.
I like that word.
Fantabulous.
Yeah, sorry, we had sound turned off for the national anthem, everybody, is why there was no sound during that part. As Bridges gets ready and he kicks it off, it's going to be Murray and Pryor all night long for this mark. So that is Pryor with the catch. Still on his feet, still finally being drugged down by a defender. That looks to be number 18 for your Tioga Indians, and that's Javion Champion. And we talked about him the other night at the show. Hard-hitting linebacker in Champion, and Coach Cook loves that young man and the ability he has to hit people since he was a young guy. So it's going to be a fun matchup. Again, like we said, the two-headed monster is Murray and Pryor from Marksville. Murray is your quarterback who had to take that position once the quarterback in spring game in the scrimmage got hurt. So it's going to be him running, and you're going to see a lot different format. There we go, a little spread out here. And he is in the shotgun. Murray is in the shotgun. He's going to take it to the right side and breaks two tackles, but then there's the help from the Tioga defense. And what's going to hurt this Marksville offense if they can't get through that original tackle is Tioga is really, really good about holding on to that tackler, and while a host of defenders comes and helps.
Yes.
And that's where Jacorian Norris can come in, strip the ball, and take off. This Tioga team might not be the biggest in stature, but man, are they strong, buddy.
Yes, they are. You have a couple of them that might not be able to bring the guy down, but it's kind of like a bad drain at your house. It just needs a little Drano, and those are going to come up and take it out.
Gang tackling is key tonight here against this Marksville team as he takes it again. That's Pryor to the right side, still falling forward, and finally drugged down here. They're going to give him about 1.5 yards gain of forward progress as the Tioga host of defenders. And until they can prove that they're not coming over the top, you're going to see a lot of stacking the box here. And you see number 5, Caleb Andrews out there, number 7, Gunnar Delaney. You're going to see a lot from A.J. Adams tonight. Brody Goodo is going to be making a name for himself. And it's going to be Jalen Hackett, just a ton of guys that's going to be making a lot of time, a lot of tackles. So third now and about 6 yards here for the Marksville offense, as Murray is your quarterback in the shotgun. He looks like he's got a running back on each side. It's going to be a direct snap to the left side, and he's going to get tackled short of the marker here, so only a pickup now, about 2. And the defensive line of Tioga holds true on the first possession. And we've got a hurt
player in there.
Yeah, we've got a hurt, and that looks to be their quarterback.
That is not good.
I'm trying to look. I can't see if that's number 1 or number 4. But 1 is Murray, 4 is Pryor. That's their two-headed monster. That is Murray. That is their quarterback.
Goodness.
I hope that young man is okay.
Yes.
He is a special player. Had 40-something carries last week for 250, right at 250 yards. He's got over 9 touchdowns this year. Plays both sides of the ball, both him and Pryor, and that's a horrible way to start this first drive for a phenomenal athlete in him. So while they're checking on him, we're going to go ahead and take a break here. We're going to come back here. 0-0 ball game early on here. 10 minutes, 12 seconds left on Marksville's opening drive. We'll be right back here on 446 Sports.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
We're back here, 4th and 2. Marksville's punting the ball right here as the punt team gets ready here. That is Jacorian Norris deep for the punt. A low kick, and they're going to kick that absolutely away from Jacorian, and we'll keep it here. It's going to be Tioga ball, pretty good field position.
40.
Right at the 40, yeah. That's Elijah Murray that got hurt on that last carry on 3rd down. Had to be carried off of the field. He is their offense. He is their defense. He is their star.
He was the one that had to step in and play.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Well, he was the starting running back.
Right.
He had to step up and take over the quarterback position.
Right.
And he was just running the ball out of the quarterback position. But he is everything to this Marksville offense. They do have Pryor, so hopefully he'll be able to get up there and make a play as well, you know, and step up. So as the Tioga offense, Case Malone, the sophomore quarterback, in the shotgun. Travis Adams to his right. That's going to be passed to Adams to the outside. Adams cuts back, breaking tackles, and finally, good job, good pursuit by the Marksville defense. That looks to be number 73 for Marksville. If I got that one right, that is Demarion Dupas. And a great tackle right there.
Man, he shot through that line and came around and tracked up behind him. He sure did.
He ran. Look, they're going to give Travis a whole bunch of fits today. If that young man, as big as he is, can track somebody down. So only a gain of about 3 for the Tioga offense. And now Case Malone in the shotgun. We got 2 receivers each side. Riccardi at the top of your screen. Jacorian at the bottom. He's looking for Riccardi at the beat. And he's got a man beat if he can get it there just out the stretch of Bradley Riccardi. And that's going to bring up 3rd and about 7. And Riccardi had his man beat just a little too far of the throw right there by Case. But I like how they're attacking early, Chuck, here and trying to make something happen with the passing game.
Right. You know, and hey, you did a run, got around that side. Let's air it out. Let's see what we got here and see what the matchups look like and see how our guys are running on this grass field versus turf, what we play on at home.
Yep. Josh Lloyd and Riccardi to your left on Case's left. Jacorian Norris is the only receiver on the right. Bottom of the screen, Jacori's in motion. They're going to give it to their skill player, Jacorian, on his feet. Breaks one tackle. He has the first gain. Down to the 40, down to the 30, to the 20, and brought down out of bounds at the 21-yard line, maybe the 20-yard line. And that is your All-American, all-Sinlaw, all-everything Jacorian Norris, who just seems to make plays every time he touches the ball. 3 interceptions last week, 2 for touchdowns. Not only does he catch the ball, he runs the ball, and he seems to make plays every time he touches the ball. So a big first down for your Tioga Indians as they march down there, and the ball is spotted at the Marksville 20-yard line.
20, I'll say the 21. It's just outside the 20 there.
All right, here we got 2 receivers, and that's Jacorian and Josh Lloyd on the right side. Riccardi is to the left. Travis Adams is next to Case. He hands it off to Adams up the gut. Adams shifts, still on his feet, breaks one tackle. Adams going to go untouched into the end zone, and touchdown, Travis Adams, 20-yard run, untouched by Mr. Adams.
There you see it on your instant replay, your BU Design instant replay.
Just untouched into the end zone by Mr. Travis Adams.
Started up the middle. There was a little clog there. Just darted out around that left-hand side, and there was that end zone just waiting, open arms for him to walk right on into it.
3rd game in a row. Opening possession for Tioga is a rushing touchdown by Travis Adams, as Josh Lloyd is the holder. Bridges is the kicker, the freshman. They're going to blow it dead here. Kick was really bad, but, of course, I think there's a penalty before the snap anyways. We're going to get it from the white hat. That's going to be a false start on Tioga, so they're going to back it up a few yards, and they're going to redo it.
Yep. Pre-snap penalty.
Yep. I'd still like to see Bridges finish that kick out. You know, he knew the whistle blew, so he just kind of stopped. But look, that's an extra cut, man. That's an extra. Yeah. That's like a mulligan.
Yeah. Oops, sorry about that. Trying to make you drink early there.
As Tioga's going to back it up a little bit. Bridges, the freshman kicker, has a leg. He can boot it pretty good here as Josh Lloyd gets ready to hold.
Josh Lloyd to hold. For 16, Ethan Bridges to kick.
Trying to find out exactly where they're going to spot the ball. And Tioga does what Tioga does. Marches down the field, big play after big play, and gets the rushing touchdown by Travis Adams. Again, a 21-yarder. There's the kick. Blocked. Low trajectory, and Marksville blocks the kick. So the kick is no good. So 6-0, Tioga on top here with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break on 446 Sports, broadcast of Tioga football.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
All right, everybody, we are back here in Marksville. Tioga getting ready to kick it off. That's Bridges. He'll be kicking it towards Pryor. And number 10, that is Chris Bryant, the senior. Again, Tioga marches down the field, scores on a big play on Jacorian Norris on the handoff, and then Travis Adams knocks it in from 21 yards. As the little pooch kick up the middle right there by Bridges.
Worm burner, as they say.
Yeah, Pryor is the man that's going to return it, and he's going to run up the middle. And there's Josh Lloyd with a big hit. And Josh gets him down quick. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 22-yard line as the Tioga defense gets to come back out here. Nice little squib kick there, as you can see it on the BU Designs replay, instant replay. And it kind of caught Marksville a little off guard. All right, here comes the Tioga defense here, led by Gunnar Delaney, number 7. And he seems to be, you'll see his jersey number all through here tonight on this defensive side. Lines up on both sides. We talked to him a little bit last night at the show. Loves hitting people. And you got to have, to be a defensive leader, you got to love to hit people.
Yes, you do. You got to be a little sick in the mind being defense.
All right, it looks to be now possibly Bryant coming in at the quarterback position now for Marksville. And he's going to hand it off right there to the deep back, which
Not
is
going anywhere. Loss of about a yard, it looks like.
That is Pryor with the handoff, and the Tioga defense is waiting for him in the backfield. And this is what we talked about last night with Coach Ivy. His boys are ready. He said if they're going to run, they're going to have to put some punishment on this defensive front four because they love to hit, and it could make it for a long night. So Tioga stops them on first down. 2nd and 10 here. As, again, Bryant now having to take over at the quarterback position for their All-American Murray, who got hurt on the very first possession. He's still sitting on the sideline. It don't look like he's in any hurry to get back in, or can. Bryant's going to keep it himself, run to the outside. He makes one Tioga defender miss, but then not the rest of them, and that's going to be a loss there. And that's a huge hit. That's Max Cadmus mixed in there. Just a host. That's Champion as well. And just a host of Tioga defenders to bring up 3rd down and 12 now for the, that's going to be considered a sack. A 2-yard sack right there for the Tioga Indians defense.
Going to back it up to about the 21. Yep.
Again, just a horrible start for the Marksville Tigers. Their star running back, quarterback, gets hurt on the 3rd possession of the ball game, looks to be out for the game. And so they're having to fill in that next man up mentality for Marksville Tigers. Bryant takes a low snap. He's looking to throw. He's rolling to his right. He throws it right to none other than Jacorian Norris, still on his feet, still pushing the whole stack of, and they're going to march into the end zone. This young man just will not stop scoring touchdowns from the defensive side.
There it was. There's another one down here, too.
I hope that player's okay, but Jacorian Norris, it seems to be, Chuck, always in the right spot at the right time.
And
it's like he's got a magnet for the ball.
He's got hawk eyes. He's a ball hawk, as Coach Cook has called him, too.
it's unbelievable. That young man, another interception return for a touchdown. He's got 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown. He's got offensive touchdowns. He just seems to always be there when you need him, and I wouldn't throw the ball nowhere near Ja'Cory Norris.
Yeah, and Marksville's not known to throw the ball, and our guys are just zeroing in like lasers to find that ball. So it's tough to throw a ball out there on that side with Ja'Cory Norris, or even like you said, the other side with Josh Lloyd.
I mean, look, Marksville had no anticipation on throwing the ball.
No.
But when you lose your star running back, third play of the ball game, and you have to change things up. And he rolled out looking for a defender, but just threw it to – you can't throw it near Ja'Cory. And
here's the instant replay
yeah, here
of
is
that.
the BU design instant replay. And he sees the receiver out, and then Ja'Cory just – I mean, it's almost thrown right to Ja'Cory.
Yeah, it wasn't thrown towards the receiver. Well, in his general direction, let's put it that way.
Yeah. And then watch how Ja'Cory gets the last 5 yards all by himself. There's
Yeah,
four Marksville defenders on his back, and he finally plunges into the end zone. So
Now give it up for Christian Herron.
You heard the PA announcer, Christian Herron's the
that
one.
is number 56, the junior lineman there. Hopefully he is okay. I hate seeing anybody get hurt in a high school game. It's just –
See if Tioga can get this PAT off without any penalties. Would like to see that.
Yep, Bridges is your kicker for Tioga. Josh Lloyd, the holder. Got to get a little air underneath it, and
Yeah,
there's going to
it's
be a
another
flag. It
penalty.
looks like a false start again. Yep,
Yeah.
that's 2, boy. Coach Tripp Prestridge is not going to be happy on
Ooh-wee.
special teams. That's going to be some laps right there.
Ooh-wee, as we say.
And that's what happened last time. We got marks back 5, so Bridges thought he had to hit it a little bit lower to get a little bit more distance.
And he doesn't. He's got the leg for
Yep,
it.
and the Marksville defender got his hand in there. So 6 minutes, 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tioga on top, 12-0, extra point pending by Bridges. Here's the snap, and there's the kick. That one was
That's
a
much
lot
better,
Let's see if it's
much
true.
better.
It is good. So, again, with 6 minutes, 52 seconds left here in the first quarter, your Tioga Indians on top, 13-0 over Marksville Tigers. I am Billy French. We'll be right back here on 446 Sports, home of your Tioga Indians.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation,
Bridges with the kickoff there, and that's going to be, again, that is Pryor with the return. He gets a few yards, and then there's the rest of the Tioga defense right there. Pushing him back here.
It just clogged up here. It was like he ran and they just converged on it.
Tioga's very, very, especially the last 2-3 weeks here, jumps on top early and just puts a lot of pressure on the opposing offense to try to make a big play to get back in these ball games. For the 3rd week in a row, Tioga has just marched down there and got 2 touchdowns. We have an opening touchdown on offense and then a return touchdown on the second series. So out comes the Marksville offense. Again, going to be led by a number, it looks to be, they've had a little bit of personnel change right here. Nope, that is number 10. That is Chris Bryant, is your quarterback. He keeps it himself to the left side and hit down immediately, and a big tackle by Tioga. That's number 75. That is A.J. Adams, hits him in the backfield. He falls forward, but that's all Adams keeping him from moving here. So big tackle by A.J. We talked to him last night as well at the coach's show. He was ready to hit some people.
Hungry.
Yeah, he was.
And not just for the great Quibido's food there either, but he was hungry for some football.
They always hungry. I like that. The big linemen are always hungry.
Yes, they are.
Bryant getting the play in from Marksville. He gained about 3 yards on that carry, falling forward. Again, they're going to have a wide receiver on each side here. Running back is Pryor. Bryant hands it off to Pryor up the middle. He's got a little room there, and shakes, but finally hit in the secondary. And that's a pretty good pickup of about 5 yards. That's going to bring up third and about 1.5, 2 yards. We'll say 2 yards here. And that's going to be, it looks like the official timeout here. Yeah, water timeout. So while they take a break, we're going to take a break. 13-0 Tioga on top with 5 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye.
And welcome back, everybody. Bryant's going to keep it himself to the right side, and he's going to be very close to the sticks. We're going to see where the officials mark it. I do believe they mark him for a first down.
Yep.
I think that should be enough, and that would be a Tigers first down, first one of the ball game here. Gets the crowd involved a little bit here. I'm sure they're excited about seeing that.
Good positive movement there for the Tigers.
As Marksville gets ready here, Menard on top of Sacred Heart, 3-0 early on there. As here comes the Marksville offense. We'll try to get you some more scores as we proceed here with the ball game. 1st and 10, Marksville now.
Oh,
that's a high snap over the
head,
quarterback.
and
He
he
just
just
takes
has
a
to
knee.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a huge loss right there for the Marksville offense, and a great job of the Tioga defense. Hurry up and get there. Of course, when he falls down like that, play's dead.
Yep.
In high school football.
No contact. That's going to push him way back there, about 10 yards, 12 yards.
We got a lot of fans watching from all over the place. We got some from Memphis. We got some from Houston. That's what I'm talking. Make sure everybody watching here, tell us where you're from.
Yeah, and let us know who you're rooting for.
Shout
Shout out to your favorite player there.
All right, Marksville's deep in their own territory now, 2nd and a mile. Another high snap, but Bryant catches it, still on his feet, but finally gets pulled down here. Gain of about maybe
3 or 4
yards,
yeah.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and long. And here's where Tioga's defensive line comes to eat, because they know that this is a possibility of a passing down, and they love getting to the quarterback, and our secondary loves when people throw.
Yes, they do. They're waiting for it.
Yep.
You know, and they sit those routes. They see them. They read the eyes of the quarterback really well. Hyperlight, I think it was, at the Bridge. I was talking to some of the guys. He said he would look you off.
Yep.
He said he was a little tricky.
Here we go. He's going to run to the left side, and there's a huge tackle by none other than Mr. Jacorian Norris. And that's a big hit by Jacorian, and that's going to bring up a 4th and long, and out come the punt team for Marksville. And didn't want to take a chance there throwing the ball. They saw what happened last time, but yet Jacorian still makes a play. But listen, the first time they punted it about 30 yards away from Jacorian.
Yeah.
And if they're smart, they'll do that again here. They gave up a lot of yards, though, on that punt, because they only got about a 15-yard net. But you do not want to put it in one's hands.
And I'm gonna say this: after the couple about 2 or 3 high snaps they just had, they've got to be careful here for not to have that again.
Yep. There's another high snap, but he gets it. Oh, it's blocked. It's going to be blocked. That is Medish. Medish lands on top of it, and its ball is at the 8-yard line. And I hope we have a replay on that.
Yes, we do.
And that way
He's got his ankle, so I'll get off of that and just see what happens here.
And here comes the instant replay, and it was just a full-on-out block right there by the Tioga defensive line.
You're going to see the camera move, because I thought he got the kick off.
And it's going to be on the left side, yeah. I believe that was Gunnar Delaney. I'm almost positive that was Gunnar Delaney with Medish. Yes, Gunnar Delaney with the block, Medish with the recovery here. So that's going to be a huge stop right there. Let me write that down. I want to get that in my notes. Mr. Delaney with the
Well, he got it spread out here.
punt block, yeah.
2 on one side, 2 on the other, and
Case Malone, man in motion is Josh Lloyd. That's going to be a flip to Josh to the right side. No touch right there, one man to beat, and he does, and he scoots into the end zone, and that's Josh Lloyd with a big run right there. That is a 9-yard rushing touchdown for Josh Lloyd.
Touchdown,
and Tioga
Indians.
is still putting it on here early in the first quarter.
Touchdown, Josh Lloyd. Yes, indeed. Here's your instant replay on it. Your BU Design instant replay. As it gets
Just a
set
little
up.
flip right there to Josh, and he does the rest, and he beats Pryor right there on the outside. You'll see it right here. One man to beat number 4, and he just gets by him there, and touchdown Josh Lloyd. And there is, speaking of Josh, he's the holder right here. Bridges with the kick.
That looks good
That
as
looks
well.
me, and it is.
Here's
So-
that instant replay. We'll go ahead and get the full shot of it.
Yep, you'll see the little flip from Case Malone to Josh Lloyd, and he sees it the whole way on the outside, and boom, there it is. And you'll see it. He's got one man to beat number 4. He took a bad angle and just gets around him and just, boom, scoots into the end zone. So Josh Lloyd with a big rushing touchdown here. So 20-0, Tioga on top early on here in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left here in that first quarter. And so far tonight, it has been the offense did what they normally need to do. They march down the field, they score. Defense comes up big in back-to-back possessions, the interception return, a blocked punt, and then, of course, Josh with the rushing touchdown here. As Bridges, the freshman kicker, Ethan Bridges, who's done a really good job this year on, he's got a heck of a leg. 2 men, again, is Pryor and Bryant in the backfield for Marksville. And here's the kick, much different from the last one where it was a little pooch. And that's going to be given to
Handed
Bryant.
back, yes.
And then falling short. You almost just want him to let him catch it himself. But, you know, it is what it is.
About the 26-yard line, so it looks like they're going to get the ball
Better
out.
field position than they had last time. So the Marksville offense will come out here to try to make something happen. Tioga, again, knew what Marksville was trying to do here, trying to march down the field. And, of course, when Marksville loses their star running back, as they got people still looking at his ankle or what it is down there, doesn't look to be any type of him possibly getting back in the game. I hope he does.
Not just
I'd love
a
to see
cramp or anything.
Yeah,
Looks
I mean,
like
he's
little
trying to walk on it right now, so
Yeah.
there is a chance, you know, but
So you say there's a chance.
I mean, it's almost, this is a non-district game, Chuck. You know, you
But
don't
still.
want to risk anything. You know, let him get a little healthy for when district play kicks off, because he's going to be your guy to carry you through to a possible district championship if they can beat Gina. So,
Right, but this is an important one for them because
Absolutely.
with us being 4A and they're 3A, they're going to get some
absolutely.
extra points
Power
if they can
rating.
win.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is Pryor with the carry of about 6 yards that go around. But again, power points are important. They are.
Yes.
But districts championships are way more important.
Yes. More important, as we say in math.
And you need number 1 if you can. And he's trying to walk around out there, which is a huge improvement from what I saw earlier. So prayers for that young man. Hope he can get back out here on the field. Marksville with second and about 4 now. Bryant is your quarterback with Pryor to his right. Low snap, but Bryant's going to.
Oh, he slipped, but his knee didn't hit. Nope.
And he lost a yard on that carry there, so it's going to bring up third now and about 4. And you see he tried to find a seam, could not get back, and fell down. And that Tioga defense, led by Mr. Brody Goodo down there, Gunnar Delaney, just a host of defenders too. I mean, you got number 57. That is Jaden, Paget. He, they're getting so much penetration on that offense that it's hard to see any seams in the running game for this Marksville offense. Third and about 4 yards for Marksville. Bryant is your quarterback. It's going to be a direct snap to Pryor. Pryor's going to run to the left side. He's got a first down and finally brought down by Josh Lloyd, who literally had to grab him by the ankles just to pull him down.
He really did. Good play there by Marksville Tigers, getting a little end around that left-hand side of the line.
That is Pryor. That is their running back. That's Kyrion Pryor. And Marksville will only go as far as Pryor goes tonight, being that Murray is out of the ball game right now. And he's got spurt. He's got a lot of burst. Just that Tioga defense in front, if they can get him at the line of scrimmage, is where it will save a lot of touchdown and a lot of yards. So 1st and 10 now for Marksville. Direct snap to Pryor again, same play. That time Tioga's there, and he might have gotten 2 yards, and a host of Tioga defenders in the face right there. Jaden Paget again. A.J. Adams is right there. Champion right there. Brody Goodo on that side as well. And in comes number 12. We hadn't seen Corbin in a while. Corbin Zito comes in. Champion comes out. Zito is, he can hit you in the mouth as well.
Oh, he will.
So it's going to be second and about 7 now for Marksville. Ball is spotted at the 46-yard line. Bryant is your quarterback. It's going to be a direct snap to Pryor, though. Pryor is hit at the line of scrimmage, and there it is. That is Caleb Andrews. I told you pregame, you're going to hear us say Gunnar Delaney, and we're going to hear us say Caleb Andrews a lot tonight. That's the star linebacker that loves to hit people in the mouth. And if he can get any type of separation through that center or that right tackle, he's going to be a long, long night for the offensive line of Marksville.
And I think Marksville's actually going to just let the clock run out for this first period, and there it goes.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of the first quarter here. So your Tioga Indians up 20-0 over Marksville. In the battle of the unbeatens here, we'll be taking a break. We're going to come back for the start of the second quarter on 446 Sports, home of your Tioga Indians.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Billy French, your voice of Tioga football, alongside my partner, Chuck Perkins. And Chuck, Tioga in that first quarter just dominated from start to finish.
They did, and you can see it there on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard at the top. 20-0, the Indians are leading, and we're just now starting that second quarter.
Yeah, and just appreciate everybody. We got somebody watching from Pigeon Forge.
What?
We got people watching saying, don't tell them I'm watching because I'm supposed to be at work.
Oh.
And that's going to be
that should be an offensive.
I don't know. It looks like both of them jumped pretty close. I think they're going to give that a false start on Marksville, I believe. Let's check here what the official call is. Yes.
Yep.
False start. Could have went.
Typically.
I mean, I seen the nose tackle, which is
if he didn't make contact, typically,
right.
I believe.
Brody went too, but he went only because the center went on that one there. So there's the first penalty for Marksville tonight.
That's tough when you're controlling the ball and you go and nobody else does.
It's yeah.
But I've seen it the other way too.
Yeah.
So
3rd and 11 now for Marksville. Again, your secondary, which is one of the top secondaries in the state of Louisiana, in Jacorian Norris and Josh Lloyd, your safeties there, with Max Catmus, and then you've got a host of everybody on that. You got the younger Lloyd. I don't know why I'm having a blank here on his name. We'll get that here in a second. I've said it 1,000 times.
Throw as the ball's out there and
intercepted.
And look at that! Oh my gosh!
Josh Lloyd with the interception.
Chipped by Jacorian Norris, and then right there in the hands, Josh Lloyd just laid down and caught it and laid on the ground with it.
We just talked about how good they were in deep in the secondary. 2 passes, 2 interceptions, 1 for each here. And here is your BU Designs instant replay here. They're trying to catch Tioga off guard here with the pass. Bryant drops back, looking to throw over the middle. He does throw. Josh, look at that. Jacorian knocks it out, and Josh Lloyd comes down with the interception. And that's just a big turnover right there.
Nicely done there by that Indian defense.
Yep, as the Tioga offense now comes out.
Stingy thieves they are, stingy thieves.
All right, here we go. That's going to be pitched to Travis Adams to the right side. Adams is untouched to the right. He cuts back in. He's got to break 2 tackles, still on his feet, and finally drugged down for a huge first down. And that's going to be a pickup of almost about 17 yards. See where they spot the ball. But Travis Adams with a big, big run. Ball's going to be spotted at the 39-yard line. So a huge carry by Travis. And just an absolute clinic right now. Karlinski Lloyd was the name I was trying to think of. He's
yes.
the other, that's the Josh's little brother and a heck of a cornerback for this Tioga team. So here we go. Case Malone. Man in motion is Josh Lloyd. He's going to run to the left side. Case is looking to throw. He's throwing to the left side. He throws it to Riccardi. Riccardi's following a bunch of blockers. Riccardi gets tripped up by number 12, and that is Jason with the touchdown saving tackle
and
for
a first
Marksville.
down.
But that's going to be another first down. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read some of these names. We're in the dark here, which is the way we like it.
Yes.
But I just can't see some of the names on the Marksville roster.
We're behind a closed window because just the way our setup, the gear's too big for the window to sit through. And so with the lights on, it would cause a glare on it, and it would really mess it up. You see a little bit of glare every once in a while, but anyhow.
Yeah, we got people watching all the way from Pigeon Forge to Dry Prong, Louisiana.
Wow.
We got them everywhere.
Wow.
Case Malone in the shotgun. He's looking to throw, and he throws it trying to lead Ja'Cory Norris, but a good job. And that is Pryor, the defensive back, the running back for the offense on Marksville. He's also covering Ja'Cory Norris on defense. So
Marksville might have got away with a little bit of a interference there, holding on to him. But when you're that close, you keep them up close, and that's fair game at this point.
Coaches, they tell them all the time, if you're getting beat in high school, you just hold on to them.
Right.
If you're going to get beat and give up the touchdown, you grab onto him and hold. All right, Case Malone in the shotgun. Adams is to his right. Man in motion is Lloyd. There's a fake flip. Going to hand off to Travis Adams up the middle. Untouched touch. Going to run. Keep going down to the 5-10. Touchdown, Travis Adams. And that is a 30-yard rushing touchdown by Travis Adams.
Here's your BU Design instant replay of that rushing score.
You can see it. They're trying to get him at the ankles. He breaks the tackle, and Adams again with the touchdown here, and just an absolute clinic being put on right now by the Tioga offense and defense.
10:53 left in this second quarter.
26-0, pending the extra point by Ethan Bridges. Here comes the snap. There's the kick, and it looks to be
good, strong kick.
Good.
Yes.
So 27-0 now. Tioga on top here with 10 minutes and 53 seconds left here in the first half. We are going to take a quick break right here on 446 Sports, home of your Tioga Indians.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And welcome everybody here to Marksville, Louisiana. Your Tioga Indians on top 27-0 with 10 minutes, 53 seconds left here in the first half, as Tioga just marches down there with a big 30-yard rushing touchdown by Travis Adams. Ethan Bridges with the kickoff. Looks like it's going to be kicked off and returned by Marksville. Going to run and dodge one, and then a host of Tioga defenders is right there to just, and then they're just teeing off right now. And to say, Coach Tripp Preston has done an amazing job with special teams. And it just seems like they make play after play after play every game. They don't make mistakes, and it's just well coached right there by Coach Preston.
Well, you say they don't make mistakes. They have made a few mistakes in the PATs, and I have absolutely strict confidence in Coach Preston that he took them over to the side, and because it was the same penalty, it might have even been by the same person.
Yeah.
Two, basically consecutively, and so I'm sure he had a nice little meeting with them and told them about probably fried green tomatoes.
Yeah, a little. Those of you watching, of course, we have tons of people watching. We appreciate everybody. Gary Frost, I will not let Chuck Perkins sing to me up here in the press box.
Gary, I have control of the mics, so
that's all right.
I might get tackled, but by golly, here we go.
Brian is the quarterback, and it looks to be maybe a possible
defensive
timeout.
penalty,
No, they got
maybe?
a timeout before delay a game. We're going to keep it here as well.
Yep.
Coming into this, Chuck, we talked about a few things of the keys to the game. Stop the two-headed monster. We were able to do that thus far. Of course, it does. Their star running back does get hurt in the third play of the game. He's still sitting on the bench right now, so we hope the best for that young man.
Yes.
Turnovers. We've already got 2. We've already had 2 turnovers. That's huge. So we're +2 already in this. And big plays by our skill guys.
Yes.
Corey Norris makes plays. Josh Lloyd makes plays. Travis Adams makes plays. So far, all 3 phases of our keys to the game have been Tioga's way without question, and it's what's led so far to this 27-0 here ball game here early in the first half.
Well, my question for you, Billy, is this. So if we talked about the 2-headed monster that Marksville has, what would you call the monster that we have?
We have the Holy Trinity.
Hold on, wait a minute now.
No, well, I'm just saying.
You're going to let my Cajun side come out talking about the Holy Trinity, huh?
I'm just saying we've got Adams, Ponche, and Medish. All 3 of them could be starters anywhere in any place around here. And, Travis Adams is just lights out, and so is Ponche and Medish. So that's going to be Pryor. He's going to try to scoot, and then there's that Tioga defense. And, man, oh, man, is –
Pile driving.
And I'm going to say his name one more time. That is Caleb Andrus was the first man there and just absolutely laying the wood. You can hear the pads hit from up here in the press box.
Just stayed attached to him.
It's so much fun to watch these guys. Your Andrus, your Champions, your Adams, your all these guys that when they hit someone, you could hear the pads buckle up here in the press box, and it's they're having fun. I don't know if the Marksville running back's having fun, but I know these Tioga defenders are enjoying themselves.
I wouldn't have fun. I'll be honest with you. That's no.
2nd and 7 here. He's looking to run to the left side. He's hit immediately by 2 Tioga defenders, still on his feet, but finally gets drugged down, and that's going to lose about 1.5 yards. And that is Brody Goodo is the man back there trying to Jaden Padgett was the first man there to make the tackle.
I mean, they had a whole den of Tigers back there, that to hand the ball off is like, who wants it, and one of them take it. It's kind of like that old trickeration kind of thing going on.
That was Champion along with Jaden Padgett right there. Man, I'm telling you, it's fun to see these Tioga defenders, because not only are they having fun, but their technique, you could tell, is taught very, very well. And, it's not just anybody can just grab them by the ankles and bring them down. They're hitting them right where they need to hit them to bring them down. And if they can't bring it, the host.
There's a whistle.
There's going to be, it looks like to be that's going to be on the Marksville team, I believe. That's going to be a false start, so we're going to mark them back 5 yards. So 3rd and long now. Instead of 3rd and 9, it's going to be 3rd and 14. As Marksville seems to keep shooting themselves in the foot right here. Appreciate everybody watching here. Go make sure you remind everybody that this is a free broadcast.
Yes, absolutely
go tell
free.
The family members that can't make the games,
and
tell them, and they can go. All they got to do is go on Facebook or YouTube and hit subscribe. It's free.
And the reason it is free, you see up in the upper right-hand corner, you see our sponsors that are dedicated to 446 Sports and to bringing you all of our 5 schools that we have, and they're all over the place today.
Yeah, they're playing everywhere.
Yeah, so we appreciate everything those sponsors do. If you are in need of some of the services or supplies or products that they provide, please go look them up and tell them you watched it here.
And a big run right there by Marksville, but not anything to go. They might have got 1 yard there, so that's going to bring up 4th down and long, and here comes the punt team from Marksville. Yeah, look, if you're a local business and you want to sponsor Tioga or any of the do me a favor, hit me up on Facebook. I can definitely take care of that for you. We're not out there trying to hunt. We're not trying to be millionaires and all that. This is not a problem. This is for the schools.
We all have full-time jobs.
Yep, this is for the schools. We've got a huge golf tournament coming up next month. And all the proceeds from this is going to go to the 5 schools that we broadcast. So the more money we make for that, the more money the schools get. That's a high snap for the punt, but we got another flag.
We got another flag, yeah.
And the ball is going to be hit. That's going to be Jacorian is on his way here. Going to break untouched to the right side. Still has not been touched. There's one Marksville defender. He breaks back, but they hold him true to keep him out of the end zone. But I want to see what the flag was. But that's about a 45-yard return by Jacorian, which we don't know if that's going to hold up or not, because I believe the flag was before the snap. But we're going to check here from the white hat and make sure. Tioga, if it's not before the snap, Tioga will probably just keep that kickoff. As they're conferring. Great job so far tonight by the officials. They've done a phenomenal. I like it when
A few
an
of those
official
faces I recognize.
I like it when they confer on something before they make a call.
I'm not going to call their names because that's just not right for them, but I'd recognize a few of those folks. The Whitehead especially, I know.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Oh,
That's going to be
Tioga.
against Tioga.
Oh, nope, it is against Marksville. Forgot which quarter we were in.
We're going to get an official deal here. That's going to be.
Yep.
It looks to be that they accepted the.
Yeah.
Yep. So Tioga will get it where Jacorian returned it back to. So Tioga is in the red zone right off the bat.
Let's see if that instant replay did work. Look, well, we catch him at the end of the run. All righty.
Try to see what that call was. Illegal participation. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Might have been too many men on the
Could
field.
be.
We saw that last week with Brobridge.
Yep, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, rather, yep.
All right, Tioga is in the red zone here. Riccardi at the top of your screen. Jacorian Norris at the bottom, and Josh Lloyd in the slot there as Case Malone, the sophomore quarterback, he does whatever he needs to get done. Does not make mistakes, Case Malone. He's just an absolute great quarterback here leading this Tioga team. Travis Adams is the running back to his right as we're getting ready to spot the ball here as the clock gets ready to start. Case Malone in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, looking to throw to Jacorian, and overthrown just a little bit. Good job right there by.
Good defense.
That is Pryor, the starting running back for this Marksville team, also the starting corner, and it seems to be he's just following Jacorian Norris everywhere he goes.
Yeah, good defense on the Tigers there to make Case look at it and see, hey, that's not a good smart throw, and the smart throw is to go ahead and throw it out of bounds and get rid of it right now.
Absolutely, and I think if you can lead him a little bit more on that.
Put a little bit in his
in the bread
hops.
basket, yeah.
Yep.
Size-wise, he's definitely got the advantage. Jacorian does. You just got to throw it up there and let him make the play.
No one stressed out on this left-hand side.
Here we go. Yeah, you got a bunch formation on the left side. Case is going to fake it, run a roll right here. Looking, he had Riccardi wide open.
Oh.
Did not get it to Riccardi, then tried to throw it to Ryan Reeves and threw it over Ryan's head. So it's going to bring up third now and goal for Tioga. Riccardi was wide open. He didn't see Riccardi. He tries to make the throw to Ryan Reeves, the tight end, but just out of the reach of the tight end, so it's going to bring up third down.
Tioga, the Indians have had great field position on every start possession. You know, they've always been, I would say, maybe the 30 and in for sure?
Yep.
Probably less than that, but you know.
Here is their normal position here. Ryan Reeves, the tight end, to the left side is going to be Case Malone, going to follow the blocker, still on his feet. He's going to be just right at the goal line, and we're going to see what they call it. I think they're going to call it down at the half-yard line.
Got it about the one at the marker over there, but let's see what they back up and move it to.
A good stop by the Marksville defense, and it looks like it's going to bring up fourth down.
Just over a yard.
And let me see who I got coming in here for Tioga. It looks to be they're going to bring in that goal line package, some big boys. And you got to watch, you got to host. That's Gunnar Delaney.
Look for Case
there.
to keep this one as
Kenny
he goes in.
Ponche in there.
I don't know.
This is that goal line under center right here. And Case is going to keep it himself and march right into the end zone and for a touchdown.
Yes.
1 yard touchdown run by the sophomore quarterback, Case Malone. And you've seen the package they were running with Kenny Ponche out there, Gunnar Delaney. It was just they were going to hit somebody in the mouth and push forward.
Bring the heavies in, push them back, and just follow. Like we used to do. And when I was a little kid and we played neighborhood ball, my neighbors much older than me, they would say, just Chuck, put your finger in my belt loop, hold on, I'm running through this. Don't drop the ball. That was my biggest job.
So here early on here, 33-0 here in the first half still with 7 minutes left as Ethan Bridges, the freshman kicker, is coming out for the extra point. There's the snap and the kick. It is good. 34-0. Tioga on top of Marksville here with 7 minutes left here in the first half. We're going to take a break and we'll come right back here to 446 Sports, home of your Tioga Indians. And we're back, everybody, here as Tioga gets ready to kick off. 34-0, Tioga on top of Marksville here in the battle of unbeatens here in Avoyelles Parish, Marksville High. There's Bridges with the kick. The up man with the field there and looks to try to break a few tackles, and there is Tioga there. Still on his feet, though, squirts loose, but I think a ball came out. I believe the ball came out at the last second on that last plunge.
Tioga's pointing like they have it.
Let's see what the officials eventually call.
I think it's going to stay with Marksville.
Yep. No, we got a man pointing.
They are pointing to Tioga. That is Tioga ball.
That is the third turnover by the Marksville team, and the third turnover for this Tioga team as well. And again, they're trying to make some things happen, and you got to be exhausted if you're the Marksville defense. You've been on the field pretty much the entire game.
And Tioga's got to be careful not to exhaust their offense and go ahead and run some folks in there and let them take some of the blows from the Marksville and give some blows to Marksville. So your varsity fellas, your number ones, don't get so wore out.
Absolutely. It looks like it's a scoreless ball game at Ash and East Ascension. We're going to try to get you some scores from some of the other teams.
Tioga.
We're going to keep it here while Tioga calls a timeout. Trying to get some scores from the Pineville game as well. As they're getting ready, I think they're having some problems with the feed over there at Tioga.
They're down in Pineville, you mean?
Yes, they're at Barb.
Yeah, they're red also like us, but they're darker. Yeah, they're way down there in
They're
Barb.
having some issues in Lake Charles. Yeah, they're having some issues with the feed from what I can see.
Okay.
But up here in Marksville, it's 34-0. Your Tioga Indians are on top with 6 minutes, 51 seconds left here in the first half. Menard Eagles is winning right now 17-0 over Sacred Heart.
Who's that, Menard?
Menard. So Tom Boucher and the crew over there, I'm sure they're excited.
I bet that fella's got a little stamper in his voice.
Yeah, he does. And again, we'll try as soon as I can get a score from the Pineville game, we will.
Don't see anything on Buckeye yet?
Don't see anything on Buckeye. We'll try to keep getting everybody rolling.
Here we're coming back. The whistle blown. And
Tioga offense back on the field. 2 receivers on each side. Case Malone is your quarterback with Travis Adams in the backfield looking to block. Case throwing it hard to the left side. That's Jacorian Norris. And what a beautiful throw.
Yes.
Jacorian did everything he could do. He jumped up, timed it perfectly. That was all Kyron. What is that Pryor's name? Kyron Pryor, number 4 for Marksville. Their running back that's having to fill the shoes of Murray. That was all a beautiful defensive play right there by him.
Great defensive jump right at the right time, get those arms up there and knock the ball out of Jacorian's hands and to save that touchdown indeed.
What a beautiful throw by Case.
Yes.
That was on the money.
Right on the money.
Hey, good defense will outdo good offense all day long.
Yeah.
So now we're going to switch a little bit here. That's going to be Bradley Riccardi down at the bottom of your screen.
Give him another one to.
That's going to be handed off to Adams up the middle. He cuts back, and then he gets hit immediately. He's going to pick up right back to the line of scrimmage, it looks to be. Maybe a yard. It's going to bring up third down now for Tioga, about 8 yards to go.
Fella looked like he was wrestling some steer down there.
Yeah. You can tell that Marksville time, that defense, they're tired, but, man, they play hard, buddy.
Yeah.
There's a reason that they are 3-0 coming into this ball game. They've had a unlucky break here with your star player getting hurt in the third play, which I see him sitting down here on the table over here.
We'll get a shot of him here on
hopefully
that break.
He's okay. You can see he's done for the night, it looks like. As Case Malone gets ready here, that's going to be Josh Lloyd coming into the that's going to be Josh in the slot.
I hope he doesn't take him out too much.
Case is looking to throw left. He's throwing it deep. Riccardi, and that's going to be intercepted, I believe, by Marksville.
Yes.
Yep. They intercepted Marksville, and that is Pryor with the interception. And a beautiful interception by the Marksville defense.
Here's that play, just so you can see it.
Case looking at it the entire way. Of course, we have 3 receivers on that left side, and number 4 just beautifully times it, gets up there and out jumps them and makes the interception. So Marksville's ball, it's almost like a punt at that point. It was third down. It was pretty deep.
Yeah, and that's the same number 4 that jumped up and defended Jacorian in the touchdown pass earlier, 2 plays ago. So that's one that's probably going to need to stay away from on the throws in the future.
Yeah, he's been pretty much shadowing Jacorian throughout the entire night thus far. in the passing game. So little momentum shift right there for Marksville Tigers.
Yep. And I was going to tell you, if the Indians do get another score, I wonder if they will consider a 2-point conversion to make that 42 mark.
Yeah. You've got to imagine Coach would.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to try to get that clock running. Absolutely. For those of you who do not know, if you're up by 42 points, it's a running clock for the rest of the game no matter what.
Right.
And that's a mercy rule type deal, but also it also saves these young men from getting hurt
Yes.
in a needless cause, by letting that time run through.
Expedite that time. Exactly. Yeah.
You got to think that might have been what Coach Landry was trying to do right there is quick score and get that 42
try to
up
go
there.
for 2. Yeah.
All right, here comes that Tioga defense again. And Bryant is your quarterback from Marksville, with Pryor is the man in motion, number 17. That's going to be Bryant's going to keep it up the middle, and he has absolutely nowhere to go. Jaden Padgett is right there. Let's see who else is in the mix. It might be Brody Goodo. Yeah, that was Brody Goodo. No, excuse me, A.J. Adams. I'm sorry. A.J. Adams there, and Jaden Padgett, just the two big fellas, stopping it immediately. So that's a lot of big fellas running right there.
And I'll tell you one other thing I've also enjoyed, Brett McCormick, if you haven't tuned in with him.
Yeah.
He gets stats. He's really busy this week, though. He did tell us that on the Coach Speak show.
He's at Ruston in the Ruston game tonight.
Yeah, at Ruston and LCA, Lafayette Christian.
High snap. That ball's going to be bobbled, but he's going to pick it up, and he's going to fall down.
That's going to be a safety.
And a safety. Corbin Zito. Yeah, you're trying to take my job, Chuck.
No, I'm just excited.
Corbin Zito's going to get the safety on that, though, because he was actually the one that touched him right when he took the knee. High snap. And you were asking about the 2-point conversion.
There it
is, buddy.
There
you got
it is.
it on that one. So we just need to score. And they're going to come out, and Tioga will get the ball back.
Well, they're going to do a punt from the 20 or kickoff from the 20 somehow.
Yep, and it's again, if Tioga can get down there and score a touchdown before this half. And remember, Tioga does get the ball back. Marksville won the toss and elected to receive the opening kickoff. So Tioga will get the ball in the second half here, up right now 36-0.
And we've seen how dangerous the run backs are from that last one when they did kick it. And here's going to be another one of those short field kicks.
Yep.
And they don't have near as far to run. So or they kick it away, or will he get over there to it and scoop it off the edge?
What will they do? 'Cause you got Josh Lloyd, you got Jacorian Norris, and you got Max Katniss all back there waiting. And you got Ryan
runners.
Reeves down here on the bottom here, so he can do something with it as well. There's just so many weapons this Tioga team has. You want to look. There comes Bradley Riccardi out there, Travis Adams out there. So all 6 of your skill players, you guys that are first team all district type guys, is back there ready to catch this ball either way.
I'm calling a run back.
I'd love to see it. We haven't had one since.
I'd love to see it be like Max, just something different,
Well, yeah, Max had that. He was our cool
What a
player.
problem!
Yeah,
What a problem to have. Who wants to run it back this time?
Yeah, Josh Lloyd is in the middle right here.
Yep.
Right, and I'd like to see Ryan Reeves take one back.
That would be
but
good.
I don't think they're going to kick it.
That would be good.
I think they're going to kick it out of bounds. To be honest, I think they're going to kick it on Travis's side, possibly out of bounds.
They're aiming off far field over there. Just how he's lined up and kind of
it looks
made
to be
it
on
appear to be.
Travis's side over there.
That's a high kick.
That's almost a. Oh Lord, that's in tree trouble right there.
Yeah, it looked like it bounced around a little bit down there.
That was not on purpose, I can tell you that. But Tioga looks to have the ball.
They're digging through here.
Yeah, that looks to be Tioga's
Yes.
ball, and that could have been bad. That could be costly, but it is Tioga's ball. Number 19 for your Tioga Indians, that is Christian Isles, comes up with the recovery. And so, again, with 5 minutes, 6 seconds left here in the first half, Tioga's going to have phenomenal field possession. It's to make something happen right here. Ball's going to be spotted at the 33-yard line.
Yes.
That last possession of Tioga was the first time that we did not score, and it was an interception by Pryor deep at the 2-yard line.
But you could actually say we did score.
Well, yeah.
Offensively, we didn't, but
the safety
2 plays later, there was a 3 plays later, there was a safety.
Case Malone is the man. There's Jacorian in the slot. They're going to hand it off to Jacorian. He is, my goodness, he is fast. And what a tackle by the young man from Marksville. He's sitting on the ground. I'm going to try to get his number. Looks to be number 17. Yeah, that's Noah Bryant with the touchdown-saving tackle right there. And once Jacorian broke through that initial line of
See there on
scrimmage,
your BU design.
watch the burst right there, and it just stuck his hand down there just enough to trip him. And you could see Jacorian was upset because he thought he had a touchdown.
You're right. You saw that goal line coming.
Case Malone is in the shotgun here. Josh Lloyd did a little flip to him on the running game to the right side. Josh cuts back into the middle, and 2 Marksville defenders are pulling him down, finally get him down, but that's going to be enough for a Tioga first down here with 4 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the first half.
Boy, I'm just impressed with the tackling of Marksville over there. When they get their arms around them, they've got full control of these Indians whenever they're ready to tackle them.
They've got some size on that defensive front. Just Tioga's so fast on the outside. It's hard for a big fella to try to get any momentum to tackle one of these skill players around that outside. So Case is in the shotgun. Adams is to his left. Norris, the receiver, to his right. 2 receivers is Lloyd and Riccardi. There's Norris is in the motion. Is going to be handed off to Travis Adams to the right side, and the big fella from Marksville read that play beautifully. Still picked up about 3 yards for Tioga. It's going to bring up about 2nd and 7 now for the Tioga Indians offense with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left here in the first half. Tioga not look to be in any hurry right here. A touchdown here for Tioga will have the clock rolling the rest of the game.
Again, regardless of the extra point attempt.
Yep, regardless of that, just the touchdown itself will get you. Josh Lloyd is the receiver in the slot here. Ryan Reeves in the slot on the right side. I'd love to see them go over to the tight end on the right side here. Case looks to throw it. He does to Josh Lloyd to the outside. Josh Lloyd is in to the end zone. Touchdown, Tioga.
Touchdown, Josh Lloyd.
That's a 15-yard touchdown reception from Josh Lloyd.
BU Design Instant Replay.
You can see Case Malone with a beautiful throw to Josh Lloyd for the touchdown. An absolute dime right there by Case Malone to Josh Lloyd.
And the clock is running.
Yep. Extra point pinning is Ethan Bridges. Tioga up right now, 42-0, pinning this extra point. There it comes up, and the kick, and it is no good, wide left.
It almost looked like they got a hand on it.
Yeah, but that's still going to be enough to get the clock rolling here. So with 2 minutes and 30 seconds with the clock running, Tioga is up 42-0. We're going to take a quick 1-minute break if we could here. We'll be right back here. 42-0, Tioga on top of Marksville. And welcome back, everybody, here to Marksville High School. Your Tioga Indians on top 42-0 here with 1 33 seconds left here in the first half with a running clock now as Bridges looks to kick off to the Marksville special teams. Bridges with the kick. And the ball's fumbled, but he's going to be, still on the ground, but he finally picks it up. And Tioga is right there, so the ball is going to be spotted. Looks to be about the 25-yard line. And almost another turnover by the Marksville team. And you just got to figure they're ready to get into half right here and try to reset if you're this Marksville Tiger team with 1 minute 2 seconds. Again, this will be a running clock the rest of the way.
It does make my job a lot easier, by the way.
Yeah, with the clock?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not this start-stop adjusted because I missed it. You know, we've already run 1.5 minutes off and it was supposed to be stopped. I can just start it and let it roll now.
Looks to be like Marksville's probably going to run one play here and then take it into the half. Again, Tioga will get the ball here in the second half. 42-0 with 34 seconds left here.
I like this. They're not coming out to just snap and go to the half. They're actually going to run a play. I like that. That's a lot of.
Ryan's going to hand it off to Pryor to the right side, and he's hitting up. I'm not going to be Pryor. That's going to be another running back here. I'll get that name here shortly.
See if I can zoom in for you.
Yep. Looks to be possibly number 30.
40? Number 40, possibly.
I see 30, I think. Matthew Wright.
I saw number 40 right
Might
there.
be.
Got up.
Let's see. Kind of hard to see it from up here. Could be Kendarius Hall. And they've got quite a few running backs, and that's going to be it for the first half. So 42-0. Tioga is on top of Marksville here. Going into halftime, Tioga will get the ball back. We're going to take a break here, and we'll come back here in a little while time to do a little update of what happened in the first half. So Tioga on top, 42-0 on the 446 Sports broadcast of Tioga football.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Marksville, Louisiana. Your Tioga Indians on top, 42-0 here as we're getting ready to kick off the third quarter here. We will have a continuously running clock here for the rest of the ball game, which that's what happens when it's a 42-point spread right there, and that's just a LHSA rule type of deal now.
And next to them, 2-3 years ago.
Yep, and so there will be a continuously running clock. Kind of give you a quick rundown of what's going on here. Tioga gets the ball here. They kick it off. Marksville gets up there and 3 and out. They punt the ball, and then Tioga comes down there and they march down the field. A 21-yard rushing touchdown by Travis Adams. Tioga misses the extra point. They kick it off, and then a second or third play after that, Marksville makes their first passing attempt, and none other than Ja'Coria Norris intercepts it, runs it back for a touchdown, and then we make another block punt, and then we have a 9-yard rushing touchdown from Josh Lloyd. Then we have a 30-yard rushing touchdown from Travis Adams. We have a 1-yard rushing TD from the quarterback, Case Malone, and then a 15-yard Case Malone pass to Mr. Josh Lloyd. Mixed in a few there. We had a Josh Lloyd interception, the Delaney punt block. We've had some turnovers for this Tioga special teams and secondaries. It's just been lights out on both sides of the ball for Tioga. Unfortunately, third play of the game, the star running back from Marksville seemed to do something to his leg and hurt himself, and he's been out of the ball game since then. So Marksville will be kicking off here to start the second half.
Expect a high kick.
I expect him to kick it away from Ja'Corian, and there it is, a little pooch kick right over to Ryan Reeves. He calls for fair catch, and that's going to be pretty good field position yet again for the Tioga. Again, that went right at Ryan Reeves, and he did exactly what he's supposed to do, catch it, hold on to it, fair catch it, and let the offense come out here and try to move things along. And already that clock is running here. You're going to see Tioga not be in any hurry to get things rolling. Curious to see when they start bringing in a lot of the backups to get a little playing time as well. So far, it's been a pretty good night running the ball, pretty good job throwing the ball. Hey, I will say this, Case has made a couple of really good throws. Yeah, he does have the interception and a couple incompletions, but the ball thrown to Ja'Corian earlier, that the number 4, Fryer, just knocked it down. Pryor, should I say, knocked it down. That's just great defensive play. Then the very next pass that comes his way, he intercepts it. So he is not only their star core, he's having to run the ball for him. He's also, mixing it in a little bit on that end.
Absolute athlete, indeed.
All right, we got the backup quarterback. This Keon Kyle. Kewan Kyle, and he's going to hand it off.
Oh, my gosh, a pitch out.
And that is the backups in the ball game for Tioga. And that looks to be that's Corbin Zito. We haven't even seen Corbin has not carried the ball all year. Corbin is one of our starting cornerbacks.
There's your BU Design instant replay.
Yeah, a little flip to Corbin. Now Corbin ran the ball a lot for us last year, but when Travis was down, and Corbin did a great job of stepping up. But when I tell you we've got 5 deep at the running back position, it's really nice.
It is nice. Good problem. And that's one of our rarities. We've had trying to find a running back at times, and now we just kind of have a large load of them, which is nice.
Yep, Kewan Kyle is the quarterback now. He took over for Jackson Tarver. A bad flip, and that's going to be and Zito grabs the ball and just falls down here. So instead of having a turnover right there, Zito just falls on it, and that's going to be a big loss for Tioga, which I'm sure coaches are not happy about that.
Yeah.
We got to have some subs tonight, so I got to get some of these young guy names out there. Kewan Kyle, again, he is going to be the backup quarterback now. When Tarver got hurt last week when he came in the fourth quarter, when we were up pretty big on that last game, I think he broke his ankle, Coach was talking about last night. So Kewan came in at the JV game earlier this week and did a really good job. So Zito is going to be your running back now. Bottom of your screen is our starting kicker / now wide receiver, and that's Ethan Bridges. And Zito's going to take it to the right side, breaks 2 tackles, and finally drug down just short of the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 11 now. You got a bunch of young guys in there. Bryson Foll. I'm going to try to call as many names as we can here. Number 61, Jackson Vaughn is in there. 71, that is Kenneth Cross is in the ball game. And we also got Andrew Humphrey in the ball game. Number 19, Christian Isles, which he does get a good bit of playing time as well. And Zito, again, is the man, and Riccardi is in the ball game here for Tioga as well.
See if we can get a first down to keep this possession going.
Yeah. Kyle is the quarterback in shotgun. He's looking to throw. He's looking left and just knocked down. Yeah, that was a good defensive play right there. That was that sidearm throw by Kyle, and that's going to be the 4th down here, and that's going to bring up the punt team for Tioga. First time punting tonight is this Tioga offense. And
Kewan, showed a little bit of early jitters. Let's put it that way.
Well, it was his 2nd game ever.
Yes,
his first varsity game ever as well, playing in the quarterback position.
No penalties, a plus. Just a little bit jittery. Once he settles down into this, I look forward to some better possessions coming up.
Your starting tight end is also your starting punter, Mr. Ryan Reeves. I love high school football because you never know who's going to punt the ball. Last year, our all-state
offensive lineman,
right tackle was 6'5", 325 pounds, and he should have been first team all district punter.
Yeah,
I mean,
60-yarder, I think. What was his average?
His average was like 51 or something like that.
That's
Yeah.
it. And we're going to move it back for some reason. Delay a game.
They're going to give Ryan Reeves a little room so he can get a big boot right here. So the offense, of course, is the backups here for Tioga with the running clock with 7 minutes and 44 seconds left here.
He rolled his arm.
Yeah. And so Ryan Reeves is going to come out here and punt. And you're going to see a lot of young guys in the ball game for Tioga the rest of the way. High snap. Ryan does gather it. It looks to punt. He gets it away. Pretty good punt right there by Ryan Reeves. Ball's going to take a Tioga bounce. There's Max Katniss down there to pin it at the 5-yard line, maybe the 4. Yeah, right at the 5. And a great punt right there by Ryan Reeves to get him trapped within the 5. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. 42-0, Tioga on top of Marksville here early in the third quarter. And we're back here getting ready. Marksville's going to be taking the snap here, run to the left side, still on his feet. And he breaks it up right there, down all the way to the 40, to the 50. And one man is going to try to knock him down. And what a run right here by this Marksville running back all the way down. That is a 95-yard run for Marksville. And great effort right there by Wyatt Smith trying to tackle him, almost had him, and he turned. And a great run right there by the Marksville running back, and that's the first points on the board for Marksville.
You could hear some electricity in the stands here at Marksville.
Big run right there by the Marksville offense, 95-yarder. One of the few touchdowns Tioga has given up all year. Again, we're letting these young guys get into the ball game, getting some playing time, but if there's too many of those types of plays, I can tell you right now, Coach Mooter will not allow that to happen too much, and he'll have that first team back in there. But, hey, you know, a heck of a run right there by the Marksville running back. Good to see a good, and that's going to be number 4. That was Pryor. That was their guy. We were just talking about it off air that there's a chance that there could be a break loose run right here coming up on this Marksville offense. So 42-6 right now with the extra point pending for Marksville as the clock is just less than 6 minutes. They're going to come out for the extra point here.
Surprised they didn't call for the whistle on that one. Yep, it stopped.
Big 20. Ryan Reeves is 20. All right, here we go. They are going for 2 is Marksville. That's a high snap, bobbled, and then just tackled right there by Corbin Zito. And so 2-point conversion is no good here. So with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the ball game, in the third quarter, 42-6, Tioga on top of Marksville. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on 446 Sports.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Welcome back, everybody, to Marksville, Louisiana. Your Tioga Indians on top, 42-6. Marksville just put some points on the board with a 95-yard rush by number 4, Kyron Pryor, the running back here with a 95-yard touchdown run. Missed the 2-point conversion, did Marksville, so that's where we bring the score to a 42-6 Tioga lead right here as Marksville gets ready to kick off. Wouldn't be surprised to see some type of pooch or some type of onside or something for Marksville trying to change some momentum, and they just do a little bitty pooch, but that's going to be fielded, and ball does come out.
I think Tioga got on it. Looks like it.
It looked like a Tioga defender finally fell on top of it, but man, that's not what you want to have, the momentum here for this Marksville team. And it looks like Tioga did indeed get the ball back there, but my goodness, that could have caused some problems right
Here's
there.
that instant replay of that.
Yep.
There's a little pooch kick up. You'll see it bounce here.
Yeah, and he gets hit, and the ball comes loose
That
right there.
arm
Helmet
across
on the
it.
ball.
Yeah,
Yep.
his arm stripped it right out of
I
there.
believe that was Max Katniss. I believe he was the one that ended up fumbling the ball, but we did return it, so no harm, no foul. As the Tioga offense comes out here getting ready to try to make something happen. Again, this is the second string. This is the backups right here for Tioga.
Third quarter, 3:56 left in this quarter. Time has ticked away quickly.
Kyle is your quarterback here for Tioga. High snap. He's going to handle it off, and he's going to cut back in. That's Medish right there.
Yep.
And a big run out of nothing. He the time he got thrown off because of the high snap right there. So Medish had to wait. And he absolutely just found a seam and went. Kanan Medish made a little something out of nothing right there, and that's very close to a first down. So 9-yard carry by Kanan Medish. Again, he's got a few carries throughout the season thus far, and every time this young man is in the ball game, he makes plays. His first year playing football.
Good
The
footwork.
senior, just a fantastic athlete right here is Kanan Medish. Kyle, again, is your quarterback. 2 receivers on the left. 1 at the top of your screen. Medish is to the left of Kyle. Kyle is in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself, runs to the left side. He's got a lot of room, still on his feet, pushing. It's going to be enough for a Tioga first down. Still pushing. Finally blows the whistle, does the officials. And it took about 6 Marksville Tigers to get down Keewan Kyle. And just a good job right there by the backup. He's the quarterback right now.
Yeah.
He ain't the backup. He's the quarterback right now. And so a very, very nice job right there to get the first down.
Bright young fella. He's in my classroom. He's actually in my Engineering Design 1 class where they're learning to get their drones, their commercial pilot's license through the FAA to fly a drone commercially.
Looky there. We got Riccardi at the bottom of your screen. That looks to be Bridges at the top. Kyle is the man in the shotgun. He hands it off to Medish. Medish breaks 1 tackle, and then here comes the rest of Marksville's defense. Still pushing, though. I love the young man. They still ain't brought him down. That man's ready to hit somebody, just churning them legs with 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Tioga up 42-6. You're going to see on the bottom of your your screen right there, our Sadler's Towing scrolling ticker.
Yeah. Scrolling scoreboard. There you go. How about that?
That's what it was, but I think we changed it to
Oh,
the
yes.
ticker.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, but you're going to see some of the scores from some other games that we have on our umbrella of 446 Sports.
Yep.
Second down and 10 now for Tioga with 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Kyle in the shotgun, Medish to his right. Kyle is going to fake it. He's going to roll, look to the right. He's looking to pass and just throws it. Well, there was a wide receiver, number 4. That was Bryson Fowle was in the area in the vicinity, but so that's going to be an incomplete pass.
Save the sack and go ahead and just throw it away.
Throw it away. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long now, and 45 seconds left here. So they will get one more play off before the end of the third quarter.
25 seconds on the time play clock. There we go.
So Tioga trying to make something happen again. We are the starters have come out. We're going to try to get some of these young guys' names as much as we can. Jackson Mooter coming out as well.
He's 61, big 61 right there in the center of your screen.
Yep, that's Jackson Vaughn. We called him out earlier. He's doing a good job on the left side. Looks to be a timeout for Tioga. We'll keep it here. 42-6.
It's neat. They call a timeout, but the clock continues to.
Yeah, there we go. So 42-6, Tioga on top of Marksville here.
I thought it would continue. I don't know the rules of the. Okay.
But 42-6, Tioga on top of Marksville here, and we're got the backups coming in, getting a little playing time. Tioga first team kind of had their way in that first half. Offensively, defensively, just Tioga put on a show. Again, third play of the ball game for Marksville. Their star running back gets hurt. We hate to see that young man.
You see there on the screen, you huddle up over there. They're talking to the young guys, getting them fired up.
Yeah, this is when you're up big like that is when you get a lot of playing time with these young guys, and you get to see what they can do in the future. These are very, very important snaps for these young guys.
I'll show our band up there also. They made a nice trip down here.
The whole Tioga, you can see the whole Tioga section out there. It's packed. There's not seats. Matter of fact, some Tioga people had to come over on the Marksville side because there wasn't any seating available on the Tioga side. So 3rd and long here, 3rd and 10 for Tioga. Kyle is your quarterback. We got 2 receivers on each side here, and I'd love to see one of these receivers get involved here. Man in motion is Riccardi. Kyle hands it off to Riccardi. Riccardi cuts back up, but he does not break the initial tackle. And then there's a host of Marksville defenders. That's going to bring up 4th and about 9. 4th and about 9. And out comes, let's see what Tioga is going to do here. But before we even do that, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. So before we get kicked off for this final 4th quarter here, 42-6, Tioga on top of Marksville here. In Marksville, Louisiana, battle of the unbeatens here, but Tioga looks to end that streak for Marksville tonight.
And we knew that coming in. Someone's streak was coming to an end.
That's it. So we are at the 4th quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll come right back here. 42-6, Tioga on top.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Welcome back, everybody. Here, getting ready to start the final quarter for Tioga and Marksville. Tioga is up 42-6. Marksville just scored a touchdown a few minutes ago with a 95-yard rushing touchdown by number 4 Pryor. Again, should also make mention that the backups came in once the second half started and getting some playing time for these young guys.
Yeah, they can count that towards the quarters played, even though it's a quick quarters or quick half. They're going to count that towards the quarters played.
As Ryan Reeves comes in to punt the ball for Tioga here. We do have a running clock here as right before the first half ended. Tioga did get up 42-0.
We've seen Reeves put a boot in one too before. So
he's had, you don't need too much of a boot right here.
See what kind of control he has.
Yeah, we want to try to get this down about the 3-yard line here. He did a great job last time. He got it to the 5. Ryan with a little pooch right there.
Yeah, not a full kick.
See if he takes that Tioga bounce, and it does. It looks like it's going to go to about the 5-yard line. So he does it again. Back-to-back punts by Ryan Reeves down to the 5-yard line. And then we have a penalty. The white hat throws it. It looks to be one of the one of the Marksville players might have been talking to the white hat, and he was not taking kindly to that, and he's talking to the head coach right now. And we're going to get looks to be maybe a
I guess that's sideline warning, possibly.
Yeah, that's going to be the penalty against Marksville. That needs to be.
It's similar to the sideline. They usually move their arms when they do sideline. So.
Yeah, it looks to be. Yeah, it was number 11. Number 11 for Marksville was jawing to the official.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yep, and so there he goes off to the. He's unhappy. He's walking off to the sideline. So. That's going to march them back even more. They were already at the 5-yard line. That'll make half the distance right there. So the Tioga defense trying to make a big stop. A lot of young guys in there for Tioga.
That'll put them.
Yeah, I thought they called it out of bounds at the 5.
I thought they did too.
But it looks to be there's some type of. They're trying to figure it out the exact spot of the ball. Now it looks to be at the 8. So, well, we'll see. Maybe they just called. They didn't stop it at the 5. Here goes a direct snap to Pryor. Pryor's trying to run up the middle, and he does it again. Pryor is doing it again, and he's going to be untouched all the way to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Marksville. Again, that is just untouched by the Tioga defense. Did not stop it.
Yep.
And I can tell you right now, I don't want to see Coach Mooter right now. I'm sure he is fuming. It was just a complete breakdown by the Tioga defense, and that's going to bring the score to 42-12.
It looked like they had an outside blitz coming in, and he just didn't go to the outside. He just came right up the middle where there was like you said, there was a breakdown there.
Yeah, just a right up the gut, just overpowered the D-line, and then secondary made bad angles, and that's another right at a 95-yard rushing touchdown for Pryor, and that's 2 of those. I mean, his stats are going to look fantastic during the game with rushes. I mean, he's got over 200 yards rushing probably now.
And they're going to go for 2 here.
Yep, they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. I wouldn't be surprised if you've seen the starters come back in on the next defensive series. As it's going to be handed off to Bryant. Bryant's not going to get the no, they're going to give it to him. He does get the 2-point conversion. Falls just forward, just enough to get it. So after the 2-point conversion, it's 42-14 now. Tioga leading Marksville here with 8:42 left on the clock. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back here at Marksville High School, 42-14, Tioga on top. All right, everybody, we're back at Marksville High School. 7 minutes, 52 seconds left here in the ball game. Marksville marches down again by Mr. Pryor with a huge run again, his second one of the night here against that second-string defense, and just went untouched right up the gut. 2-point conversion by Bryant is good, so the score is now 42-14. Tioga is on top, but the last 2 carries by Marksville have been over almost 200 yards worth of yardage, and it's been by the same young man. And we knew that the hype going into with the 2 running backs that they had here at Marksville, but just a breakdown by the Tioga defense.
Yeah, when you have your like you said, your JV squad basically in there,
yep,
you know you're going to get exploited a little bit.
Hooch kick there on the left side, out of bounds though.
Yep.
That doesn't help Marksville right there. You want to keep it away from the guys, but you got to at least give them a chance to get it. So you'll see flags come out on that. But clock will continue to run here as Tioga is on top 42-14. 2 big plays by the Marksville running back is what led to the 2 scores here, and gave Marksville fans a little bit of hope. You know, they get kind of hyped up after those 2 carries. Tioga goes home next week, Chuck.
Comes back home, yes.
Big game next week against Gina.
By golly, the Giants. Giant game,
yeah,
huh?
Gina is a formidable opponent next week. They are phenomenal. They got us last year in Gina. Got us our first, they beat us last year at our first loss. And that's a heck of a team right there in Gina. I'm excited about having them come into the ball game. We got an official timeout right here. Good. Appreciate all the sponsors. You're going to see them in the corner around the right here. We appreciate everybody that helps being a sponsor of this Tioga broadcast and all of 446 Sports, not just Tioga. You know, we appreciate Wallace Eyes Associate. You're going to see the scoreboard is brought to you by them. Sadler's Towing Scrolling Ticker. We appreciate Sadler's Towing for being sponsors here. Southern Air, we're going to have our Southern Air Cool play of the game. Quibido's Player of the Week. We'll announce that Sunday night at Coach's Speak. It's our big show on Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Every Sunday night at 6 p.m. at Quibido's. That's when we'll announce our Quibido's Player of the Week for each team. BU Designs, our instant replay sponsor. We appreciate Melissa Gann and all that her and Doug do on that. And polos and plaids.
Yes.
Man, if you can see our shirts, how nice they are. We appreciate Michelle at Polo and Plaid.
I've got to get by to get my other one. I just ordered a second one.
If you're interested in some fundraisers for like a travel ball team or for anything, she can definitely take care of that for you over at Polo and
Great
Plaid.
graphics.
Here comes the Tioga offense. Backup quarterback Kyle. He's going to pitch that over. It looks to be Kanan Medish again to the left side. Kanan still on his feet. He cuts up to the middle and finally drug down. But Kanan Medish one tackle away from a touchdown. And every time number 43 gets the ball, he makes plays. Fantastic young guy. Senior running back that first year playing here. And we love Kanan Medish. Boy, just a great cut to the left side. Shoestring tackle right there to save the touchdown. And Tioga offense moving the ball now here, now that we got Kanan Medish into the ball game.
Had to bring a couple of key players back, possibly,
Yep.
or had a good meeting with the rest of them on the sideline.
Yeah, we got a couple of new faces in there as well. Kyle is your quarterback. Medish to the right. Kyle's going to keep it himself. Cut up to the middle, cut to the left. Trying to fight off that tackle. Ball comes out.
Yeah, it looks like
And
Marksville got it
look
back.
like Marksville does have that recovery.
Here's your instant replay of that play, Sue.
Kyle does. He has a lane on that left side when he cuts back, but he does not hold the ball tight, and someone goes in there and pokes it free. He's just right there, very lackadaisical, carrying the ball, and you can see they punched it out from behind, and that's an unforced error that Tioga doesn't normally make. So you got it when you're running the ball, you got to tuck it. All it takes is a helmet or a hand to get in there and punch that ball through.
Right.
4 minutes, 17 seconds left here in the ball game, and here comes that Marksville offense again, knowing what they're going to do. Watch where number 4 is at. That's where they're going with it.
I'm curious if they're going to do that again, because one of the old coaching ideas is to keep doing it till they stop you.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, there's him again. He cuts to the inside, back to the outside, and still on his feet, and finally drugged down. And a good tackle right there by none other than Kenny Ponche. They left Kenny in there. I mentioned that a little while ago. They left Kenny in there. Kenny is that young man. He's a starter. He makes things happen all the time. Does Kenny Ponche?
Now, was he related to Josh Ponche that played with us a few years ago?
I think that might be might be the younger brother.
I think it is. And Josh was just an amazing
big hitter.
Yes.
Big hitter was Josh. Yeah. Kenny with a great tackle right there with 3 minutes 21 seconds left here in the ball game. Tioga on top, 42-14. Marksville, again, have thrown the ball twice tonight, both times intercepted by this Tioga secondary. And they're going to hand it off to a big fella right here, and Tioga is ready and prepared. That's the first carry for that young man. He's a big hoss right there. That dude right there is number 40. That might be his second carry.
We had one earlier.
Yeah, he had it earlier. Yeah, that is Kydarius Hall, the sophomore running back. And he's hit for still a positive gain here, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Marksville offense as clock keeps rolling here. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left here in the ballgame. Tioga on top, 42-14. Tioga scores 42 points in the first half. Has been shut out this second half with some key penalties and some bad turnovers. There it is again, Hall again, and that's going to be enough for the first down.
Zoomed up in there, helmet off.
Yep, whoever's helmet did come off will have to take out a play.
That is Josh, number 3.
Oh, for Tioga, that's Justin White. He'll have to step out of the ball game for at least one play. First down, Marksville, with just about 2 minutes left here in the ball game. Again, key on number 4 and 40 right here. That's your only two ones that you really need to worry about. And that's going to be 40. That's going to right up the gut. And it takes about 3 to 4 Tioga defenders. But they do make the stop here. Again, Marksville looking just to end this game by just keep running and hoping they can break one out.
And
Jackson Mooter out of the game. Excuse me, that's not Jackson Mooter. That's Christian Isles.
I was just going to say, even if they wanted to throw the ball down and take a chance at a pass with this different group in there, it's not going to mess with the clock.
No,
it'll continue to run, so they could take a chance at a pass play.
He's going to hand it off to 40 again, and that time a big.
Oh, wow.
That was a great tackle right there by Tioga.
65 and 94.
Yeah, 65. That is
69, rather. 69.
That is Terry Fogelman with the big tackle right there. And he wrapped him up immediately. Terry playing the nose tackle position right here. And he got penetration back there and absolutely shoved it down. That's going to be, again, right up the gut. And finally, a host of Tioga defenders.
Almost got a breakthrough there.
Yep, he hit to the secondary, but probably going to be about one more play left here in the ball game. It's going to bring up second down and about 7.
32 seconds on the play clock, 37 on the.
So, yeah, should do it. This should be could possibly be the final play of the ball game. Pryor is in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off again, and there is that whole Tioga defense again prepared for that one. And Marksville has it's up to Marksville whether they want to run another play or
they just took the headsets off.
Yep, that's going to do it. 17 seconds, the clock's running out here. That's going to do it. Tioga is going to get the victory here, 42-14. We're going to come back after this break, and we're going to talk about our Southern Air cool play of the game, as well as a few plays that happened, and maybe give you a few scores here on the Tioga broadcast on 446 Sports. We'll be right back.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live.
Welcome back, everybody, here. It is a final 42-14. Tioga defeats Marksville. Tioga moves to 4-0. Marksville falls to 3-1. Big night, especially in that first half for Tioga. They jump up real quick. We had a rushing touchdown by Travis Adams, a 22-yard interception return for Jacorian Norris, 9-yard rushing touchdown by Josh Lloyd, 30-yard rushing touchdown by Travis Adams, a 1-yard rush by Case Malone, a 15-yard touchdown pass from Malone to Josh Lloyd. And we've had a host of fumbles and punts blocked and all this for that Tioga team in that first half. And just an absolute altogether big win right there by Tioga. You can see the stands out there, everybody enjoying themselves here. They got to drive home, which ain't too far.
No.
So it's not too bad. But
I want to give a shout out to our pep squad. You got a band here. You got cheerleaders down there, and they're playing and still getting at it for us.
Yeah,
so.
we're trying. We're hoping that we can get them to come out to the reservation roundup one night at
Homecoming
Quibidos.
week is the band.
Okay, there we go.
Pretty well found that one out.
Good deal. We are always excited about having them come in there at Quibidos. So now comes to the point where it is the Southern Air Cool Play of the Game, brought to you by Southern Air. And this week there was a couple cool plays that happened here.
There really were.
But one that really stood out was the Marksville tried to make a pass, and it was tipped by Jacorian Norris, intercepted by Josh Lloyd. And that two-headed monster
Yes.
of the secondary safeties, both of them teamed up on that one. But Josh Lloyd's interception is going to be our Southern Air Cool Play of the Game. And that was just a beautiful, and we'll have that set up for you later on tonight or maybe tomorrow. And then, of course, on Coach Speak, you'll get to see that as well. And it was just a great effort by both of those young men, and Josh Lloyd comes away with the interception. So big win by your Tioga Indians tonight, 42-14. We appreciate the hospitality by the Marksville crew. They were fantastic, very nice, allowing us to come into the press box, and we appreciate everything that they did. They got a heck of a team. I hope their running back is okay. Hate seeing that young man go down such early. He has so much potential to be one of the best running backs in the state. And so that's going to probably do it for us here on a 446 Sports production. I am Billy French alongside my partner, Chuck Perkins.
Woo-hoo.
We appreciate everybody for watching, and thank you for listening. And we will see you next week at home against Gina. Again, thank you again, and God bless, and be safe on your drives home.